I moved to the Lake of Annecy for the whole summer and this was the best decision ever. Welcome back guys, if you don't know me by now, I'm Julie. Here we're talking about sports, fashion, tips and lifestyle in general. Hope you will like it. As you might have seen before in my vlog from the trip to France, I will be moving to Nice in September for my masters. Actually, I already have my apartment, but to be honest, there are way too many people in Nice right now. In another update, I started my own business of yoga, Pilates, and stand-up paddle yoga. I got my teacher certification of stand-up paddle yoga in Brittany back in May. And right now, I have all my certifications of Pilates, mat walk 1, 2, 3, and the materials. And so I thought to best start my business, I could just do it by the lake. Like, it is just so beautiful. You have stand-up paddles everywhere. People just love yoga in here and you can just do whatever and go swimming afterwards, and it is the cleanest lake in whole Europe, so it just screams Julie, right? And so, not to brag, but it couldn't be better than living here for the summer. So I'm gonna show you how my dream mornings are like here. You know that I love mornings and I have my dream mornings in here all the time. So let's go for a typical morning that I have here living by the lake. So especially when I'm working in the morning, I try to get the first reformer Pilates class that starts around 7 to 7:30 depending on the days. So I wake up and I try to not eat too much because yeah, reformer Pilates is not a joke. But I still do some smoothies since I wake up pretty earlier and I'm really afraid that I will miss some sugar somehow. So I do a little smoothie and I open all windows because you know fresh air is the best thing. So I go out on the balcony and move a little bit because yes, moving your body is not necessarily a workout, so just try to get a few moves and breathe in, breathe out properly. It takes 2 minutes guys and it really is life-changing. Your concentration will thank you after that. Anyways, while drinking my smoothie, I get ready. So I get dressed, I do my skincare and prepare my hair to go to Pilates. But first, do my bed. You know, I cannot go out of the house without having my bed made. Usually the most important thing and the first thing I'm doing in the morning is opening the window of my bedroom. But in the last week, some wasps thought that we would like to be roommates and just install themselves just outside of my window. And I'm allergic to wasps, so no. But don't be stressed, this video is 2 days after this and we got it removed. Anyhow, let's go into the reformer studio. This studio is so beautiful. I just love it there and I know a lot of people working in there, so it's really always a pleasure to assist to their classes. This time I also did a little bit of red light therapy. I don't know if you know this, but this is really cool and it prevents from skin aging. But to be honest, it's just really relaxing after your course to just lay down for 5 minutes and having it warm on you. And stop guys, I don't know if you're aware of that, but for most people, these whole matcha things were just a trend.
I actually don't belong to these people because I was drinking matcha way before and people were always telling me, what is this thing?
But whatever, for the people who it was just a trend for, now they have this kind of like ube latte. Like it's something based on sweet potatoes, but it is purple. It doesn't really have a specific taste, I guess, so you will have to add something sugary, what I don't actually really like in the morning, because for me it's not the best thing to start with in the morning. But anyway, sometimes when I go out I take one because I have to warm up to go to the lake. Mostly I finish the Pilates class around 8:30, so I still have time to go to the lake before working at 10. And what I really enjoy is that at some places you just have nobody with you, so you're really alone there or with like not a lot of people, because yes, it is just a lake, but it is so touristic there. Like in the summer there are so many people and sometimes you can just not find any place to go. So I go on my stand-up paddle, I paddle a little bit, and it's always good for like shoulders and arms and back. And I don't know, it like you feel so free when you're just on the water and you're not kind of like on the beach, so you have this privilege of like not hearing, you know, like those screaming people and people that don't know you and everything. You just go wherever you want kind of, and yeah, you have your little own plate, beach, spot, whatever. But after that, a little bit of cardio and let's go swimming into the lake. I'm really honest with you, I'm not swimming for hours because I don't have the time and it's not really the objective. I really just want to move my body. As you know me, I don't have the special objective of having my body like this or like that, even more because I'm chronically ill, and so it isn't really possible to me to really stand like goals all the time because my body sometimes will just shut down and I will have to start again and again and again, whatever. So what really is important is to keep me moving, even if it's not for a long time. And guys, it is so wonderful to just go swim in the morning. Like, you know that most people are already like so stressed in the morning, or they're still sleeping or whatever, and like you just start work and you're like, oh my gosh, I did so many things already. I moved my body so much. I just love this feeling. But this is always a time where I have to look a little bit at my watch if I'm working. Go home fast and take a shower, take my best breakfast ever. It just feels so good to eat after this, not because I'm starving, but just to be like, oh my gosh, I did so many good things this morning and I'm eating so well now. Like, I just feel like superwoman. And on the days where I'm not working, this actually doesn't really apply because I'm always working every day, either for like my real jobs or for my business, but whatever. Sometimes I take some time for myself too, even though I consider all of this some time for me. Like, it is really not something that I see negatively. I'm not really someone who will watch TV all day long, but from time to time I like to watch Gilmore Girls, or now in the summer there is this new season of The Summer I Turned Pretty, so I thought, why not? And I also love to read. It is already my 4th book of the summer and I'm kind of proud of myself, and I actually just really enjoy that, to tell myself, oh my gosh, like there's so much going on like in my imagination to imagine all of this, and it's just so cool. Like, I don't know, I feel like a kid, but it is just so cool. I also like to take some more time to journal and manifest because, you know, I'm really into that. But for the people interested, it doesn't have to be all the time like you're writing the same stuff or doing the same method. It's really enough if you know that it is true and it is now true. And so that's already it. Whatever, this is my dream summer morning routine, living by the lake. And guys, I'm so happy that I can live my dreams. I wish you the best day ever and hope you can experience that too. Have the best day ever.